this month in June, exactly 1 year ago, Papa said we should go on a 3-day dry fasting. I've never done a dry fasting in my life. But when Papa says you will not die, you will not die. So on the second day, we came to church. On the Saturday, we came to church, and when we left, as I drove at the corner shop, there was a car standing, and it was facing the exact side of the way that I went. So I thought to myself, why is this car facing this way? It's supposed to face that way because it's going out. But then I said, okay, maybe he dropped something at the shop, or we want to go buy something at the shop. Little did I know that there was a plan for my life. And as I passed the car, he followed me. He followed me, and as I went to my sister's place, the one guy, he jumped out of the car. And as I got out of the car was still idling. He came with a gun straight into my face, and he was asking me for the key. And he did not realize that the car was still idling, but he came for the key to me. I said to myself, I didn't realize that this guy was following me. And I just looked up one look, and when I came back, I looked him straight into the eyes, and I started speaking in tongues. He was standing next, like Sandy standing here. He was standing with a gun facing like this in my face. I've never left his eyes. I started speaking in a tongue that I did not know where it came from. He gave one shot, and he still asked me for the key. At that moment, my family members that was in the house, they came out, and they were looking at this guy. My brother, who was in the police for over 40 years, he stood and he was powerless, watching how I speak to this guy. I will never forget this moment. It was 1 year ago. So when he asked for the second time, he asked for the key, and I didn't hear what he was saying because I was still speaking in tongues. And he gave a shot next to my foot. He gave a shot. At that moment, the other guy in the car, there were 4 guys in the car. He turned and he called him. And then he jumped and they drove off. Wow. I give God all the glory for my life, for preserving my life. A few weeks ago, my sister's daughter, she went through the same thing. She dropped the child at home. And as they go out, they went to school. She and the daughter were sitting at the back seat. She saw this car standing, and there was a guy behind the car. Little did she know that the guy was hiding behind the car for another gunshot coming from that side. And the guy shot, and she grabbed the child, and they went down on the seat at the back. And she said to me, you know, Auntie Patty, my daughter still said to me after they prayed, she said the daughter said to her, please don't forget the oil, and she anointed her daughter. When they got to school, they saw that the bullet was still stuck at the exact place where they were sitting at the back. It went straight through the seat. I give God all the glory, and I want to humbly thank Papa and Mama for this opportunity to come here and to be equipped and to be made capable and empower us to go out there and say and manifest as sons of God. God bless you.